today we're at an auction getting rid of our two boys. How do you feel about that?
Happy.
Happy. First time at an auction, a livestock auction at all, let alone one in the USA. Well, for me, definitely. So it's going to be a learning experience. Come along and find out how much fun we actually have and what we don't buy.
We'll see.
Give me good wine, I'll get you good whiskey. Let's get a house in the country. Give me good weed, I'll get you good coffee. Let's get all by the evergreen tree. Let's get up, grab coffee cups and sit out on the porch. No traffic lights, the sunny skies chase a chill from the night before. We started this revival at the church of you and me. We left no room for the Holy Ghost and raised up a family.
Oh, what do we see here? Yes? Yes?
No.
Yes?
No.
Oh, look at that brown. If you haven't realised, I may or may not have a quail obsession. What are your thoughts? Look at these brown. They are beautiful, these brown ones. Absolutely beautiful.
City life and big city lights are fading far from view. Traded concrete cars and corner bars to be under the stars with you.
Give me good wine, I'll get you good whiskey. Let's get a house in the country. Give me good weed, I'll get you good coffee. Let's get old by the evergreen trees.
Got working boots, a chicken coop, and a place to start a fire. 6.5 hours later.
There you go. We couldn't actually video a film inside. It says absolutely no recording whatsoever. So we didn't actually record anything because we are law-abiding citizens and chicken owners and more chicken owners and duck owners and quail. Anyway, let's go out and pick up what we actually purchased. We purchased a lot more than what we sold. But in saying that, what do you think about the whole experience?
It was long.
Yeah, it was long. But I think it's worth it. I enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. So it was quite nice that way. But what I'll say as well is that the prices themselves are extremely cheap in comparison to somewhere like Tractor Supply or Rural King. You know, we're talking, 75 cents for goodness sake for a chick, as opposed to $2.50 or even $5 for some of the chicks. So yeah, very much a lot cheaper to come to an auction.
Let's get up, grab coffee cups and sit out on the porch. No traffic lights, the sunny skies chase a chill from the night before. We started this revival at the church of you and me. We left no room for the Holy Ghost and raised up a family tree. Give me good wine.
All right, we've been back home now since the auction for the last 2 days. We've got these animals settled in. Now, a good friend of ours as well, Dan, says that when he goes to the auction, especially with his wife, Heather, is that they bring home the injured, they bring home the sick, they rescue these animals as well. That's what they do. And normally he goes there not wanting to buy all these animals, but then comes home and has to build them things like you can see right there as well. That one there is a brand new, we're going to call it a quarantine pan or like a brooding pan, that sort of stuff too. So at the moment it's got the one little one there. Let's start with her first and foremost. We don't have a name for it yet, do we? Cinnamon, apparently. There you go. You heard it here first. I didn't even know that. That's one of the new boys. Meanwhile, little Cinnamon there, she cost us $12. Why? Because we didn't notice. Honestly, we didn't notice her injuries at the time because we were from a distance as well. So she's got quite a lot of missing feathers on her back, basically only from overbreeding though, not from anything else. So we've done a lot of research for it too. We know exactly what to do with her. So she's going to get the love, care and attention that she needs in a good way, not the love in the bad way that she's been receiving. Anyway, which would be your favourite out of all the ones we got?
The little one, the little tiny one.
You got to explain which one's that.
The little tiny one that was buried in the bottom of the cage, so we couldn't even see him because all the other ones were sitting on top of him. He's so little and he's so cute.
Okay, with him itself, there was 6. That's right, there was 6 of them in a big cage area. I saw fluff, I saw feathers, I didn't see the combs, whatever. But apparently, there were 6 roosters. So We have 5 roosters over here separated in their own little separate cage itself as well. For today, and today only, you here the last to see them. No one else to see them again, because why? They're going freezer camp. But there was one small one. What sort of breed was he? Do you know, Pan?
I have no idea.
We have no idea what sort of breed he is. But anyway, this is what he looks like. He's very cute. We have, again though, he's had a lot of issues with his feathers and stuff as well. So I feel like when we go to these auctions, we may be like a rescue place for these animals. Anyway, so those roosters were all $2 each. So there was $12 for the 6 of them. Now you think about this. There was one guy there at the auction. He was buying everything for $1, like the chickens, $1, and he was winning these auctions because no one else wanted them. Roosters, $1, $2, that sort of thing. No one else wanted them. And I said to Jennifer later on, I said, it's smart, because if he's got a processing unit back at his home or on his farm, he's bringing in, he's paying $50 for 50 chickens, processing all of them and selling their meat off for a lot more than $50. I'll say that much. So there you go. So that's actually not a smart idea, I'll just say, if you have the room and the processing unit for it. But anyway, as I said, those 6 roosters were $2 each. What else did we get? We got the 5 quail as well. That were my little 5 quail. There was 12 quail, and I said no, but there was a set of 5, and they looked grown out. They weren't too bad. So we got the 5 quail itself. The 5 quail again were $2 each, which I thought was pretty cheap. The quail at that age group, you're looking at
Donald.
you're looking at $3.50 to $4 each at that age group for those sort of quail. I will have to finish off one of them today because she is not actually doing too well. So she's going to be finished as well. So she's going to freezer camp at the same time. Meanwhile, we had, what else do we have here? Oh, we have the ducks as well. What do you think about the ducks?
They're not very friendly.
They're not, of course they're not friendly. They're ducks, for goodness sake. They don't even know us yet. But we had 2 ducks, and they are beautiful black looking ducks with like a green tinge to their feathers as well. Again, not realised because you see it from a distance, and they are in cages, so you can't really signify male and female. We did have 1 male, 1 female. So we've got 1 drake and 1 female, 1 hen there as well. For the ducks, the other duck, I like this duck. This is an Oreo duck. It's a black and white duck. She was by herself. Oh, sorry, first and foremost, those 2 ducks, they were $3 each. $3 each for those 2 ducks. Well, I think that's a good deal. This one here, though, this is like an Oreo duck. She was by herself. Absolutely beautiful looking duck as well. Hopefully she lays big eggs for us. Why? Because she was $10 just for her. I didn't realize actually how much I spent on her. So $10 for her, but rightfully so. Like, so that we spent $13. But you think about it. We spent $13 and got 3. They actually are some good looking ducks, these ones here. 3 good looking ducks for $13. As opposed to, I think it was $20 per duck for the brown ones that we got from a farmer around the corner, something at a farm store area. So it makes it worth it. The other ones we had were the quail eggs. Now the quail eggs themselves, I couldn't pass up these quail eggs. No one was bidding on these quail eggs. In the end, I got them for 75 cents per dozen. Per dozen quail eggs. And these are hatching quail eggs too, mind you. These aren't I mean, you can cook them if you want, but they're hatching quail eggs. So I got 5 because it was 5 dozen. So I got 5 dozen. So what's that, 5 dozen for like $5 or whatever? No, less than $5. $4.50 for 5 dozen. That's insane. That's insane, the price. So yeah, we've got those. So that'll be filling up one of our incubators very, very soon. So that was yeah, it will. So that was all of what we got. I don't think I missed anything. Meanwhile, we got rid of 2 of our roosters, and they sold for $4 each, those 2 roosters. They were good looking roosters. They were well kept, well cared for as well. One was a Rhode Island red rooster as well. You probably remember him in some of the other videos. And the other one was a bar rock rooster as well. He was the black and white looking one too. So yeah, $4 each they sold for. So if you're looking to sell stuff at an auction and make a profit, it's probably not where a place to make the profit, I'll say that. The place to make a profit is at farmers markets or other market stalls, or privately as well. But if you want to bargain, auction's the way to go. But you got to, what we did wrong, what did we do wrong? There's one thing we did wrong. Do you remember? We arrived, when we went to the auction itself, we arrived there itself as well. We arrived a little bit later and checked in our birds. We didn't realize you can actually walk around all the backstage area and check out all the birds, and they've all got numbers and tags on too, so you can actually have a close-up physical look. We could then have a discussion and go, oh no, look at this one's got injured here, or this one, oh, this one looks good, we'll bid on that, and write the numbers down. You know, that's one thing we didn't do. We just literally sat in the stalls, and as they come out, we looked from a distance and went, yeah, that looks good and that looks good. And that there, I think, will have to change for us. We may go a little bit earlier next time and have a wander around peacefully, quietly. Well, not quietly. It was loud.
It was very loud.
But without any without any rush either, because I feel that the auction is very, very rushed. Yeah.
I mean, they have hundreds and hundreds of animals.
Next.
They have to do it that way.
Yeah, very true, very true. So if you're thinking about going to an animal auction, what are your thoughts? Would you go again?
Yes.
Yeah? What about everyone else? Do you think they should go?
Yes.
Yeah. Go to an animal auction. Even, you know what, even if you don't buy anything, but I guarantee you will. But go to an animal auction. Meanwhile, do you have anything else to say to wrap it up? I mean, we've got these all girls and boys have all been fed. I do have to get rid of those boys today, along with, yeah, including that one. He just let me know. Along with a couple of quail boys as well, need to go into freezer camp today. So there you go. All right, we'll see you around like an auctioneer whistle. What do you think? Auctioneer whistle. Next time.
Give me good weed, I'll get you good coffee. Let's get